is the very key part of any business, okay? Any business y'all want to do where you're not a part of it and that's just generating revenue for you, you got to understand operations. Essentially, anybody who works in operations in a company, whether you're the director, manager, associate, whatever the fuck you are, if you're in operations, you're essentially a team or one individual acting as the business owner when they're not there. So you need somebody that when something goes wrong, boom, I'm immediately fixing it. You need someone that's constantly looking for inefficiencies in the business on your behalf when you're not there to ensure that you're still profitable, essentially. So they keep the lights on, they keep people paid, they make sure everything runs smooth, okay? Typically, to get to this point in a business, you've probably been working there for 10, 15 years. You know, you start off as a design engineer, junior, then you started supervising a team of design engineers, maybe you became director of the research and development portion of that business, and boom, the CEO or the owner say, yeah, you know, this guy's doing a good job. Let me put him as COO or operational director or operational manager. So it's typically a higher up position in the company because you need to have been through every little rank. You need to know every aspect of the business so you're able to extract inefficiencies effectively and act as that business owner while they're not there. Another concept, operating profit versus net profit. You might hear if you're into stocks or something, Apple made $80 billion this year in operating profit. You're like, okay, well, what's the difference between that and net profit or gross profit? Essentially, your operating profit is how much profit your company actually made minus the taxes, minus the potential interest on any loans. Those are the two main things that make it different. Your net profit is what you generally take home. Your operating profit is what your business actually made. It's the core of the business. If your operating profit's not good, there's something wrong, right? So again, sometimes your net profit can be significantly lower than your operating profit just due to loans, high interest loans you might have to pay back. Or maybe the business operates in a country where, you know, there's no 11% corporate tax like there is in the States. You know, maybe you pay 20, 30% tax, depending on where you are. But that's essentially the difference. The operating profit is a really good sign and signal of how good the business actually is, how strong it is. A lot of investors look at the operating profit for the year. Again, that's just like the real core of the business, whereas the net, of course, is what you generally take home after you've paid Uncle Sam and done all that. And again, these people, of course, have base salaries, but they also have performance-based incentives, of course. So the business does, they call it a double green. Let's say your profit in 2024 was a larger percentage than it was in 2023, and you did more revenue, they call it a double green, right? So you made more profit and more revenue. It's just a win-win for the company, right? If you lead your company to a situation like that, again, a lot of these things are based on luck, based on the climate. That operational manager is definitely getting a bag, you feel me? So see, I'm just making this video because I feel like operations are definitely overlooked, right? But it's one of the most important, powerful parts of the company. It's definitely something you have to understand in and out. This is just a very light overview, just so you can understand, you know, lightly what it means, but it's definitely something you got to understand inside and out if you want to have a successful business and be in that business owner quadrant that we talk about on this channel. If you're trying to move up in the company, it's a good position to look at doing. Again, they don't really do much work, but they make sure other people are doing work, you know, efficiently. Or if you're just trying to build your own thing, again, very important concept you have to master. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's keep learning how things really work out here.